and welcome to the Homemade Podcast Sports. This is your host, J Pops.
And welcome back to the Homemade Podcast Sports with your host, J Pops. Guys, this here episode is a breaking news alert episode. Top 50 prospect and defensive back, Bryce Anderson, man. He's from Beaumont, Texas out there. He's 48. He's nationally ranked number 48 in the country. In the state of Texas, at his position, he's number 3. In the state of Texas, he's the 12th best player. He's a highly rated 4-star recruit, class of 2022. He has now narrowed his decision date to be in between now through Friday. Friday is the latest. Like I say, this is breaking news. On his Twitter, of course, that you guys have seen me retweet out there. And I thank all of you guys who's retweeting it and hitting that like button on it, man. He put on there on his Twitter, he has his mind basically made up and he knows where he wants to go. It's just a matter of time of when he releases his commitment. Like I say, man, I really had to get used to Twitter. I had to find out how to work. Now, with the help and thanks to you guys out there, that's my Aggie family, you guys are getting me all the way up on Twitter, man. My Twitter have never been that busy. So, once again, man, I love recruiting. And Bryce is a young man that A&M has been going after for a very, very long time, man. This is one of their prospects they are highly on the board for. But this here comes with a big thanks to Bobby Taylor, who's the 2022 cornerback commit. This comes to a huge thanks to Bobby Taylor and what he's been able to do amongst these recruits. But not only him and Donovan Green, man, they have been able to sway a lot of guys over, make them kind of change their minds, make them decommit. I don't know how they're doing it, but all kudos to him. And kudos to Ted Price for that barbecue. Good God almighty, man. That barbecue has changed a lot of these kids' mind on what they want to do going forward. But it's not only the barbecue, man. It's what they can actually bring to Texas A&M and how they can help benefit this team to put them on the national championship level. Like I said, a lot of people love to laugh at that and, oh man, A&M ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna do that. But they know that A&M is in a pretty good position and spot with Jimbo Fisher to make a national title run, not only for now, but for many years to come, man. And that is saying a lot. And of course, man, it's going to come a time where coaches are going to come and go so far as like coordinators and stuff like that. But we aren't worried about that right now, man. That's the whole point. We aren't worried about that. Elijah Robinson and Terry Price are so comfortable at where they're at right now, man. And all kudos to the defensive back coaches because those guys are pulling in a lot of guys as well. It's just a matter of time before it hits a domino effect and it start calling in offensive guys to, hey, hit that commit button and come on in. So, like I say, man, this is breaking news. I believe Bryce had a talk with Jimbo Fisher and stuff like that. But, man, let me read to you what Brian Peroni put out there. Once again, all kudos to this man. I love this guy. If you guys do not know, I am a subscriber to TexAgs, and I do pay for the Gigama 247 site. That's why I'm able to go into depth about a lot of this stuff that I'm talking about because I actually have an inside scoop. And that's 247. You just have to pay for it once a month, if you guys just really want to know and stuff like that, man. So Brian Peroni said he had originally, talking about Bryce now, he had originally planned to commit July 4th, but then pushed it back to later in the summer as he wanted to talk to Jimbo Fisher in person. Then he pushed things back again after visiting both places over the weekend. He wanted to go to Texas for the opening game and then A&M for one of the early games and then decide. I've actually heard that was apparently just a smoke screen. Just a smoke screen though. He did not want to feel pressured by either place to commit over the weekend, so told both he wanted to make trips in September. But it turns out he still had planned to make a decision prior to his senior season. Coming off a Texas trip on Friday and an A&M one on Saturday, he is now going to announce at some point this week. As of now, there is not a date set, but it will be this week by Friday at the latest. Anderson is planning to speak with both staffs at length tonight and will then likely have his final decision made sometime after. A&M is in good shape after the pool party and his conversation with Fisher. But it's not a done deal either way. I will know more in the next day or so. Once again, man, to my Aggies all across the world, to Aggie Nation out there, I feel damn good about where we sit at with Bryce Anderson, man. This is a huge feeling in me, and you guys know when I say that means something is going to come. I feel like he's going to commit to the Aggies, man. I'm just being honest with you. This is a long battle, heated battle between us and our rival over there, Texas Longhorns. But I just feel like we got this one. I feel like we got it, man. Like I say, huge ups to Terry Price and Elijah Robinson for that barbecue party. But it's just a huge up to Mike Elko and what he's been able to do to convince these guys, not only him, but the head coach himself, Jimbo Fisher, and what he's been able to show these guys. Like, this is where we started, and this is where we're at now, and this is where we're going. All right, so this is the future. Why not come and be a part of something special at Kyle Field? If you guys do not know Jimbo Fisher's home record, and this is a big get, Jimbo Fisher's home record is 12-3, and I'm going to leave it at that. Once again, guys, this is a breaking news alert. Top 50 prospect Bryce Anderson, the safety, the number 3 safety in the country, has made his mind up. A decision will come either today or later on this week. All right, so I love all of you guys. If you don't mind, please hit that subscribe button. I thank all of you guys for the Twitter feedback, the Twitter mentions and everything, man. Let's continue to make this thing go viral. Jimbo Fisher has put in this work, and now it's time for the Aggie Nation to do the same. Once again, love all of you guys. #GeekMates.
And thank you guys for tuning in to the #Homemade Podcast Sports. Please, guys, subscribe to the YouTube page and also follow me on Twitter @JPops, on Instagram @JPops, and also on Facebook at #Homemade Podcast Sports. Thank you guys once again. #GeekMates.